dropping all these fish traps for 24 hours, but this time we're gonna be using creepy octopus for our bait. We've got all of our fish traps here. We have a crab trap. We have the black trap that's treated us very well. We have the umbrella trap, the green trap where we've caught a bunch in, and we have the mini fish trap, the world's smallest fish trap that we're gonna be using for 24 hours for the first time. Now, the last couple 24-hour videos, we've been trying to find out which is the best bait for catching the most fish in terms of price. So we assign every fish a dollar sign, and whatever that adds up to, the bait with the highest score is obviously the best bait for the fish traps. So far we have used squid as bait for 24 hours and we have used steak as bait for 24 hours. When it comes to the crab traps though, we have completely struck out in terms of crab. When we used squid, we caught 0 crabs, and when we used steak, we didn't catch a single crab, but we caught about 15 catfish and about 25 puffers in the crab trap. So far the crab trap has been a big fail. So hopefully today we can find a bait that will master the crab trap, the octopus, and we'll catch some crabs in there. So today's bait for our fish traps is going to be octopus. We have tentacles, and I'm pretty sure this is a full octopus body right here. We're gonna chop this up into a million pieces and determine if this is better than steak or squid. Which bait is gonna be the best? You place your bets down in the comments if you think this is gonna beat out the rest of the baits. So first things first, let's open these guys and see what they look like. I'm a little nervous. I haven't really used this before, ever, but you're supposed to eat it, which I don't think I'm going to do. That right there is an octopus, dude. It's so frozen still. Let's check out these first before we unravel that octopus and see what it really looks like. Check out the tentacles here. It smells good. Brooke says it smells good. No, it doesn't smell great. Now these, I believe I'm touching this. These right here are octopus tentacles. And this is what we're gonna chop up into pieces, stuff in our traps, and see if the fish prefer octopus. Now I think we had a pretty good run with steak. We caught some colorful fish, but are we gonna do the same with octopus? So this stuff right here, you guys can see the tentacles. This must have been a monster octopus. Look at the size of this guy. I wonder where they catch them or if there's a farm of them. But look at the tentacles on that. So all these little suckers stick to all over the place. And this guy must have been pretty big because this is a seriously big tentacle. That thing is as long as my head is. That's insane. I really wish this guy would just unravel and we could see this full octopus. Oh my gosh, dude. That's a legit full octopus right here. And here is our whole octopus. This is just insane. This is crazy. I wonder how they get these guys. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's still kind of cold. So like that's his head right there. These are all his tentacles. They usually would be down like this. You know, he'd be swimming around like that as an octopus. But look at the bottom of him there too. That is like where they eat. They capture their prey with these long arms here. They roll up on them. I mean, that is just wild. So this is what we're gonna be using as our bait today. Got this at the local supermarket, and people say it's really good eating. I haven't ever tried it like this. I mean, I've had calamari before, but octopus is something else. Maybe we should try. I don't know. Guys, 3,000 legs. I'll cook one of these things, I'll eat it. And I'm a picky eater. I eat cheeseburgers. That's pretty much it. That's my diet. So now that we got our octopus, we're just gonna chunk it up. It actually cuts like butter. Very tender meat there. I mean, that's kind of surprising. I feel like it would have been tough and rubbery. This is like really tender. It just cuts like butter, and this is not the best knife. So look at that right there. This is gonna be our bait today. I'm excited to see if the fish like this. If you know, if we can catch some crabs too. Man, I feel like I'm on a dry streak with the crab. We haven't been able to catch any of them. So that is what we're gonna be using as bait. Nice chunks of octopus tentacle. And then we have the whole octopus that, I don't know, maybe I should just throw the whole octopus, instead of chopping them up, maybe just throw that whole octopus into the crab trap, as well as having some chunks of octopus tentacles. Should we keep one long tentacle? I think this tentacle is gonna be lucky. I think we're gonna keep this one extra long. Look at this. Look how small it gets at the end. Just falls apart. Look at that. Insane. I can't believe they get this big. Honestly, shocking. I mean, I've seen them small, even we've caught them before. They're all over the place here in Florida. If you go to the inlets and you pick up a lot of bottles, you'll find an octopus inside those bottles. So I went ahead and baited all of our fish traps, our green fish trap, our black fish trap, our umbrella fish trap, and our mini fish trap. I am super excited about the mini fish trap. I think it's gonna do awesome. I mean, this is our first time using it for 24 hours. You guys can see I put the little tiny tentacles in there. I put some smaller bits in there like that, because there's obviously gonna be smaller fish going into the smallest fish trap. So there we go. We got all those locked and loaded. Another thing we're excited about is the crab trap. We got to make sure this is locked, and we are going to load this thing up with this whole octopus right here. We're not going to chop this guy up. We're just going to throw the whole thing in just like that, and let's see if there's any damage done to this guy. Throw the rest of the chunks, including this long tentacle, in there. This stuff was not cheap, so couldn't buy a bunch of packs and fill it all the way up. So we're going to go with what we got here. Still filled up an entire half of the crab trap. We should do just fine. My hands are really, really sticky. I don't know if that's normal. but kind of gross. It is windy today, guys. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon, and it is windy, but we're dropping the crab trap first. You guys know I always drop it on this side of the boat. This is where we've had our success, yet we've also had our failures. It's so windy that the boat is literally drifting away. That's crazy. So this guy in. All right, the trap has hit the ground. We tie her off here. Come on, guys, we gotta snap our crab streak. Everybody get excited. We have to snap our dry streak on crabs. I mean, it's been really bad. It's been kind of an embarrassing level of not catching crabs. So let's hope the octopus has something up its sleeve. The green trap we're throwing on the left side of the dock by the ladder. Here we go. Get that in there, let that sit right there on the ladder. It's so windy. That's one of my chairs actually flew into the water, but the ladder usually does pretty good. So right here, the green trap will reside. On to the next one. The umbrella trap, the famous umbrella trap. This is gonna go on the left side of the jet ski dock, right here in the middle, in between the boat and the jet skis. This is a great spot for it because it can sink right all the way down to the bottom, lay along the sand, and that's where you want it. So drop it down right about there. Look at that octopus just floating in that trap. So it's just gonna take a second to sink, but once it gets down there, it's gonna be money. Now the two smaller traps are mini one. This one did really good in the last video, right underneath the dock. So that's where we're gonna drop it again, but this time we're gonna leave it for 24 hours. Last time we only left it for like a couple hours while I was fishing. Well, for 24, this should do pretty well. So drop her in right underneath the dock. We're gonna tie her off to here. She's gonna sit nice down there with a brand new bait. I don't know if you guys saw when I dropped in the last trap, the umbrella trap, there's already puffers dying to get in there. They're dying for it. So that's how you know it's a good bait. As soon as they hit the water, there's already fish swarming. Now we've got our last trap. This one is treated as well. A lot of fish in here because the hole, it's a small trap, but the holes are a little bit bigger than usual. There we are, there I am right there. Boom. So this one always goes underneath the jet ski dock as well, because I really think the best fish are living right underneath my feet right now. So let's drop this guy in. All right, all the traps are set with the octopus. I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen and if we're gonna catch a lot of fish with that octopus. Now, right before I started filming this video, I did get an awesome package in the mail from Gabrielle C. And in one of my earlier videos, I actually shouted out her little comment here on my video. There's me, there's her comment. It was in the Stalking My Saltwater Pond with Tons of Exotic Sea Creatures shopping spree video. There she is. She wrote me this beautiful letter in the back here as well. And she sent me 3 gorgeous paintings. I haven't opened them all up all the way because it's really windy outside, so I was kind of keeping them protected. Look at this awesome art that she has sent us. So I'm still thinking about where we're gonna put them. She said she kind of based them off of the aquariums. Getting a little anglerfish vibes here. Little anglerfish vibes. This is gorgeous. This will be great. It's like a reef pond vibes. And then this blue one in the back here, which I haven't unboxed yet all the way, but look how gorgeous that is. Awesome art, which was much needed for the tank for the Fish Guy warehouse and for my place. So you guys saw her card right there. Art by Gabrielle. Absolutely gorgeous. That means a lot. Thank you so much for sending it to me. You are an awesome fan. I really appreciate this. And you guys might not see it right now because it's really windy outside. I don't want everything to blow away into the water, but I'm sure you'll see these paintings up in the warehouse or in my garage. We're gonna hang them up somewhere. They are really nice. So shout out to you. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to see what happens in 24 hours. I think we're gonna catch a lot of stuff. We are back for day 2, everyone's favorite day, trap pulling day. A lot more sunny than yesterday. Still pretty windy. Haven't taken a peek yet into the traps, but I am excited about the crab trap. You guys know that's my favorite one because we've just been on such a dry crab run here. We've just been on such a dry run. I don't understand. The crabs must have got up and left Florida. They said, I can't take these freaking hurricanes anymore. They left, they dipped. So will octopus be the better crab bait? Honestly, it's a roll of the dice. Let's pull the crab trap first, see if there's anything inside. Come on, Mr. Crabos. Everybody cross your fingers that we finally catch one, get some points on the board early. I think the steak fish trap video got $250 worth of stuff in it. So we're gonna try to beat that today. Let's see, let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my, wow. The dry run continues, guys. Oh my God. The crabs have got up and left the area. We have a trap with a singular puffer, not even catfish. That bait must have not been smelly enough for those crabs and even the catfish. All we have is a lone puffer in the trap. Wow, we have struck out again. That is seriously concerning, guys. We literally have struck out 3 times in a row for blue crabs and stone crabs. That is mind-blowing to me. Now, we did catch a puffer and we give puffers $5 each, so we're at a whopping $5 for the octopus traps right now. We have a long way to go if we want to break that record. Man, this big boy, look at this guy. Absolute Brutus right there. Look at the size of that puffer. Honestly, not what we were after at all. This guy is a balloon, dude. Look at this fish. I love these guys. They make me laugh every time. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he is not happy. That is a balloon. Let's watch him deflate right now. Ready? Boom, right back down to the bottom. All right, we were up to a grand total of $5. Let's pull the green trap, see if there's anything in here. The fish are usually the ones that we always catch. The crabs, we're still working on it. Oh my, okay, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, we got fish. We've got fish, that's what matters. Ooh, a couple things we have not caught in the 24-hour fish trap video before. Let's go, this could be big. We've got ourselves a bucket here, ladies and gentlemen. Just what the doctor ordered. This is honestly one of my favorite traps, this green one. It's so easy to open. It's not flimsy at all. It's super hard. And this little door here is so easy to open and close. This one has got to be one of my favorite traps. Well, we've got 3 different species of fish in the first fish trap. The first species of fish we haven't caught before, and these might actually be a decent price, not because they're aquarium fish, but because they actually cost money at the bait store. So these 2 right here, these are pilchard. They are one of the best bait fish ever here in Florida. I love to use these guys to go offshore fishing. They can catch everything in the ocean, from snapper, grouper, to mahi, to wahoo, to kingfish, to tuna. You name it, they can catch absolutely everything. I actually caught my biggest tuna on one of the smallest pilchard, like about a 4-inch pilchard. I caught my biggest tuna on it. They say elephants eat peanuts, and they love pilchard. Now at the store, I'm pretty sure, I mean, pilchard, you want to talk about fishflation? Not even at the aquarium store, but at the bait store, pilchard have gone up in price. I think they're like 50 bucks a dozen now, or like 45 bucks a dozen. So let's go on the high end, 50 bucks a dozen. Got to take out the calculator for this one. 50 divided by 12 is $4.15. Let's round up, $5 each. Let's go $5 a pilchard. We are at a grand total right now of 15 bucks, including our puffer fish. The first 2 fish, pilchard, $5 each. Now the second fish we got is a classic one that we catch all over the place. These guys are usually all over the docks, the inlets, really everywhere. This is a spot right here, and we have given these guys a value of $5 as well in the previous videos. So a spot and 2 pilchard so far in the first trap. Then we got a classic here, the Sergeant Major. In the last videos, we've given the Sergeant Majors a value of $10. This guy had some good colors when I pulled him out of the water, but he quickly got a little bit stressed and changed to that darker color. So a $10 value on this brings that total up to $30 total so far. We had the $5 puffer, the 2 $5 pilchards, the $5 spot, and the $10 Sergeant Major. That is a total of 30 bucks. $30 value to start the day with trap number 1. This is still an uphill battle, but we're chipping away. All right, Mr. Spot, time to let you go. Later, buddy. Now we've got our 2 pilchard here. Let's let these guys go. Whoa, they darted off. And we've got our Sergeant Major here. Let's get him right underneath the dock there, where he can go chill and relax with all the other dock fish. It's time for the umbrella trap, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what's really good about the octopus bait? I will say, it's my favorite bait in terms of the smell when I pull it out of the water. It has no smell. The other baits, you guys know, absolutely grotesque. I hate that, especially the steak. The steak was like level 10, one of the most disgusting things I've ever smelt after pulling it out of the water for 24 hours. So let's check out this trap right here. Oh yeah, we got stuff in this one for sure. This one always crushes. Oh, it broke. It broke on the way up. Hold on, we got fish all on the bottom there. Oh my gosh. Let me get these guys out and into the bucket. I tie the bottom of this trap so that nothing comes out, so they all sit to the bottom. That's a perfect little exit for these guys once I untie this knot here. All right, our knot is untied here. Let's get these guys in. Come on, buddy. Oh, we got a yellow striper. Spikes are stuck on this. This might be the end of the days for the umbrella trap, guys. I think it's time has ran out with this guy. Had a good run though. Well, we've got a couple different fish in here, starting of course with the classic. I thought this trap would try to weed out the puffers, but we have actually a monster in this trap. $5 fish. We're up to 35 bucks with this guy. $5 puffer fish, and he is huge. I mean, look at the teeth on this guy. Absolute chompers. So he's going back in the water. We want nothing to do with this guy. We also did get a yellow stripe grunt. These guys are awesome, and we have been giving these guys 10 bucks throughout our challenges. I think it should be a little bit higher, like 15 bucks, but we can't change it now. So $10 for the yellow stripe grunt. And then we caught 4 spots right here, 4 of them. We are absolutely crushing the spots today. They're 5 bucks a piece. And man, I don't know what, the spot population must be just on fire today. So 4 spots at 5 bucks each. That's a total of $20 for those spots. We had the $5 puffer, the $10 yellow stripe grunt, and then the $20 for our spots. You guys are gonna be probably ripping me in the comments about my math. I'm not good at math, but 20 plus 10 is 30, plus 5 is 35. That is absolutely gorgeous. We are running up that list. And if I am not mistaken with my calculations, we are at $65 total value for the first couple traps. We still have 2 more. My favorite ones personally, the smaller traps always seem to just crush. So the 2 smaller ones up next, we got the little black one, and we got the super small one that we got the other day that has been doing a great job for us. So the 2 baby traps, let's pull them. Let's let these dudes go first. Let's let Mr. Yellow Stripe Grunt go here first, right underneath the dock there. Get him back to his home, right back underneath the jet ski dock. Here's a couple spots we gotta let go. We got a total of 4. So let's let 2 go right there. I wonder what's happening underneath that dock. You guys can see under the GoPro. Are they getting attacked? They might be getting attacked by snappers right now. And then let's let our other 2 spots go. We absolutely were on a tear with the spots today. They went right underneath the jet ski dock. I'm not sure where they went, but we are on a tear with those spots. All right, we've got both traps right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull both at the same time, just rip them up, get them up to the dock quickly, and throw all the fish in this bucket. Let's see if we got anything. We have a long way to go to cover that $250 mark, so let's pull these traps, see what's inside. Oh, they both got fish. Let's go. They both got fish. Oh my God, okay, we might rack up a check here. We might rack up some dollar signs because I see a couple wrasse, and those always pull in clutch in terms of pricing. Let's get the black trap fish in. We got a wrasse. Oh, we got some good ones in here. Okay, that's good. We might be close, guys. We might be close. Ooh, we got something. Is that a bluehead? This might be a bluehead wrasse in there. That might be a bluehead wrasse. These smaller traps absolutely crush. Way more than the big ones. There's gotta be something behind that. There's gotta be something. I think it's because when the fish swim into these, they really can't get out. This one's got a little bit bigger holes, but this one, I mean, if a fish goes in here, especially one of those wrasse, it's not finding its way out. You can see, we got a couple marks there, fish trying to poke through it. See those holes in the trap? Look, my finger can go right in. Yeah, we had some fish trying to either get in or get out. Look at that, multiple holes put in this trap. That's very interesting, guys. We've got multiple different fish in each of these traps, guys. These absolutely hit it off. We got a sergeant major and a spot. Another one. We were crushing the sergeant majors and crushing the spots. That's 15 bucks right there. $10 for the sergeant majors, $5 for the spot. We also got 2 different kinds of wrasse, guys. We got one of those rainbow wrasse, which we gave $60 in the first video, but I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, this smaller one, this smaller second one here is not a rainbow wrasse. That looks like a much more dull blue head wrasse. That is a blue head wrasse right there. This one's got really no color on the head, probably because he's super small. I'm not too sure why he looks a little bit dull, maybe because the water is really dull, but I believe that is a blue head wrasse. I don't know, you guys let me know down in the comments what you guys think, but that smaller one is definitely not a rainbow wrasse. You can tell by the tail. The tail on the rainbow is a lot more orange and red. The blue head wrasse is a lot more dull and more brown for some reason. I'm not sure. In terms of his coloring, it's kind of confusing because I can't really tell if it's a true blue head wrasse because he's got some pink on the front of his head and he does have some blue going down his body. This could just be a juvenile rainbow wrasse, but I'm really not too sure. You guys let me know in the comments. I thought it was a blue head wrasse to begin with, but now that I'm looking at it, I really can't really tell. He does have some green in him, which is more usually a blue head wrasse, but I am not sure. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. We also got one of those blennies in the small trap. These guys are super cool. I think we gave these guys about $20 or $40 in the last videos. The other one was really big, so I think we gave him 40 bucks. I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy $20 because that is a nice little goby that I would definitely put in an aquarium. So $20 fish for that guy right there. Now, all in all, we had the $15 spot and sergeant major. We gave $60 to the 2 wrasse in the last video. So we're gonna have to give $60 to each of these guys for a total of 120 bucks plus the 15. We're at 135 right now. And then the blenny coming in at 20 bucks. I mean, that's huge. So let me try to do this math correctly. I think we were at 65 bucks, 155. Help me out down there in the comments. This is how I do math. So it's 155 plus 65. So I'll take 150 and add 60. That gets me 210. And then I'll add the 10, the 2 5s that I forgot about, 220. 220, that's how I do math, guys. That's Fish Guy Chris math. For some reason, when I get a 5 or a number that's after a 0, my brain kind of explodes. So we were at $220 total for the day. Well, guys, we made it all the way up to $220. I cannot believe that. All the way up to $220. A wide variety of fish were caught today in the fish traps. This series that we're doing right now is definitely my favorite series on the channel so far. If you guys haven't already seen the other 24-hour fish trap videos, go watch them. We're gonna continue to try to find the best bait possible. We still haven't found anything that's consistently catching us blue crab or stone crab. We did not break our record today though. Steak is still winning at a total of $250 flat. Steak is king right now. Steak caught us a crazy crap load of puffers and catfish in the crab trap. It was so stinky that at least caught a bunch of fish. This caught 1 puffer and 0 crabs. So we're still on the hunt for the best bait possible. Leave your suggestions on what bait you want to see next down in the comments. I'm on a mission to try every single bait imaginable. We're gonna keep going with this theme and try to catch really cool stuff and try to find something consistent for blue crabs. We're still on the hunt. We did not break our record today. We need to slowly move up and try to catch as many fish as possible. Let's try to hit that $500 mark one day. Oh my God, that would be insane. $500 worth of fish with a certain bait. You never know. We could find something special like that. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Let me know by dropping a like on it if you guys want to see more, and let me know what baits you want me to use next down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.